Hey, what's up, guys? So we are featuring a really spectacular player right here who has actually broken the 7,000 trophy mark. He was the first player to get to pass 7,000 this last couple days. He held on to that spot for a few days before he ended up relinquishing his spot and his trophies to either fellow guild members or other players. He didn't do that alone though. He had help from his Legion, Vanguard Legion. So big shout out to everyone that helped. Jimbo Nobob, Jimbobnobbob. I don't know how to pronounce that name. There's Jim Bob, no Bob, Jim Bob, no Bob, something like that. But yeah, he amazingly 7,000 trophies. Currently, he is around 45th place in the leaderboards, and this is the base design that he is using. You can see nearly everything is elite boosted. 828 medals for attacking this base right here. So we are going to go in here and hopefully take this thing down. We are going to feature the scrolls, specifically the battle cry scroll. You can see here it has a 17-second duration, 20-second cooldown, so very, very quick. And then we are going to go ahead and use the time warp scroll, 13-second duration and 60-second cooldown. We will probably also be strategically dying in certain areas to get our scrolls back. And for our units, attacking units, we are using elite boosted cannon or elite boosted archers, frosters, cannons, and spells. We're using max level shield, sonic blast, and blade storm. So here we go, guys. Let's see if we can get an attack in. The goal with this setup is we're going to time warp right away. We're going to build up a lot of archers right in the beginning. Start our first battle cry. Bring out a couple frosters. So we're attempting to keep our archers alive. They're having a lot of trouble in this area because there's bomb tower and skull tower. And that is not a normal bomb tower, it's an elite boosted bomb tower. So we're going to have to swap it up a little bit since we're going to swap it up a little. We bring out some cannons. They didn't last very long, actually. His elite boosted cannons there on defense is really, really impressive. They fire so fast, and they do a significant amount of damage. We have a sizable army now, so this is going okay. The key is to get a bunch of troops right there together so we can utilize the shield spell and the battle cry spell effectively. There's also dramatic strength in numbers. He has a tremendous amount of skull towers, which are excellent towers against the big army of archers that we brought here into the fight. This will be very, very close. We need around 5 seconds to destroy a castle gate with a battle-cried army of archers. It doesn't look like we're actually going to get up there. see, even with all these scrolls, very, very close. If we had about another about 5, maybe 10 seconds, we would have done that because we had archers right there at the end. And again, a battle-cried group of archers need about 5 seconds to take down a castle gate. They are that powerful. They do that much damage. It's very, very impressive. So overall, his base was a little bit of a counter towards, my attack strategy of archers, because the skull towers just devour archers. They throw out so many bombs. He also surprisingly had a couple bomb towers, and the bomb towers fire really, really fast and they can do massive amounts of splash damage. We can go ahead and try one other thing here. Alright, so we've come back here and we are going to modify our strategy just a little bit. We are going to bring in some paladins this time, as well as our elite boosted archers. The paladins are elite boosted as well. So they are healing paladins. You can see they have 4,154 life right here at level 2. So hopefully they'll soak up some of the damage. And that's really all we need them to do, is to soak up a little bit of damage. And you see the paladins are doing a decent job of soaking up some damage for us. So they are being tanky like they are supposed to do. With their elite boost, they also get some regeneration on them as well. So they're going to dramatically help us take down the skull towers now as well, because they do blunt damage. And the skull towers are weak to blunt damage. We're getting overrun by monsters this time. What craziness is this? So this is why the archers, they come in handy, because the archers help deal with the monsters. And we're doing a lot worse this time with the paladins in our group. You can see the big clutter of troops over here. And now even if we were to die right there, we still would not be able to get through this. So we are going to concede and give up here. And you can see we end up wasting lots of scrolls. And again, even dying in this situation wouldn't help us at all. We did a lot better just pretty much pure archers and a little bit of frosters sprinkled through the first time versus the second time here where we tried some different strategy of using the Holy Paladin. They were alright. They did soak up some damage, but for some reason we were unable to deal enough damage to these monsters, and we fought a barrage of monsters that just wiped us out, took care of most of our troops. We were unable to deal with that. It was pretty crazy. So anyway, congratulations, and put your king name down here, and hopefully you can get selected for the next week's Rate My Base series. Thanks for watching, guys.